to me, Openly Networked is probably like a program that's open. I mean, that sounds kind of weird, but like literally that's open, and like you open your program up to a bigger audience and you get more people engaged because you offer more.
The online badge system was really enticing because I kind of like to collect things, so I did my best to collect as many badges as I could. And then as I started collecting badges, I also noticed that I was learning a lot of new material: biology, physics, chemistry, animation, and even fashion, app development, and computer programming.
I think the more you give people to invest in, the more they'll be open to it and the more they'll just generally like it. That's what City of Learning does. Like they really just want to expose youth to like all different kinds of education and projects, and like that's what's important. So I think it's really cool.
STEAM Studio was almost like a workshop, competition, summer camp jambalaya, and I created, designed, all for the common goal of making a t-shirt, patch, or jewelry that would be created.
For the STEAM Studio design experience, it was really important for us to have experiences that were meaningful for students based in their interest areas, so fashion and prototyping and design. What we also started to think about was like, who are the partners and players that come into this? So one of the first people we thought about is Fuse. So they were using MakerBots and vinyl cutters. So they were really on the cutting edge of this whole kind of maker thing. And one of the other pieces was we wanted the challenges to come down from these different clients. So on the design side, we connected with Sir and Madam, a local boutique here, and then on the jewelry design side, we connected with Christopher Duquette, who's a local jewelry designer in Evanston. And then there was blogging and photography. So really kind of looking at, this STEAM studio as a house of fashion, right?
We all designed stuff, and then we set up a trunk show at the Cultural Center, and it was open to the public, and which is actually crazy how, in a week you can go from, hello, nice to meet you, to creating, to putting on a show, and I found that fascinating how it actually worked out really well.
A lot of these kids that experience STEAM Studio had never been to DePaul before, right? So to be able to say like, DePaul is embracing me, the Cultural Center is embracing me, and these companies and these organizations are coming together and they care about what I learned. They honor what I know and they want to allow me to apply it.
I think open networked learning is extremely valuable because you're not isolated by yourself and learning on your own. You're able to connect with students who are all over Chicago, and you're able to interact with them, which to me enriches the learning experience.
In terms of STEAM Studio, Openly Networked would be meeting other teens that have a similar passion that I have, which is designing and just creating in general.
It's going to be like kind of integrated. You're going to be doing like multiple interests at once instead of just like, no, this is our camp, we only draw and we only paint here.
In this city, I see a lot of kind of siloed. We do our thing, you do your thing, but what does this look like when other ingredients are involved? That's the fun part to me, to develop a new community curriculum, which is rooted in connection. Like, learning is happening all the time, all around us.
And programs like this are why Chicago is a great city.